And part 4 of the mobile device troubleshooting. Non-responsive systems could be caused by several things, including extremely short battery life. Well, if the battery was damaged or its shelf life has pretty much expired or it won't hold a charge, well, then the system's going to become non-responsive. It's going to be slow. And the battery won't last very long for you to even work with it. So generally a new battery is necessary. But it could be also that you have applications on there that are using a lot of power, or it could be the lack of airflow to the battery, and it could be a virus or malware. So you're going to want to check your anti-malware software and see if it is running, first of all, and also see if it's updated. Overheating is a huge problem with batteries. I don't know. I've heard people say that their batteries overheat a ton of times. And this could be because of bad applications, poorly written applications, the excessive use of applications where you have tons of applications running at the same time, excessive browsing where you have 15, 20, 25 tabs open at the same time, because that's easy to miss for the average user as well. Could be an old battery, a damaged battery, lack of ventilation. There's a lot of possibilities for that. Always remember, avoid draining the battery, especially below 50%. Try to conserve power, use sleep mode. Keep your device away from heat sources. Turn off the mobile device when not in use. Don't bang or throw the device. Use a good case around the device so that it doesn't overheat, so that you get that proper airflow. Clean your device every couple months. All these things can help with overheating. Remove unnecessary applications and close applications that you're not using and force close them if necessary. All these things can attribute to overheating, so watch out for that. And you might see a frozen system as well. The frozen system is pretty much the worst because you can't do anything. You can't try to fix it. You can attempt to force close applications. You can attempt to reboot the system and go into safe boot mode. You can attempt to do a Control-Alt-Delete on your laptop and see if you can get into the task manager and end the process or app that is causing the problem. But sometimes none of that works, and you have to just try and restart the system. You might have to pull the power. You might have to pull the battery. So a frozen system could be a big problem for you. Now, frozen systems will generally mean that the CPU was too overworked, or the battery doesn't have enough power, and it's running low on battery life, and the CPU usage is way too high. And quite often a frozen system is accompanied by overheating. So it's kind of a little interesting little phrase there. The frozen system usually happens when the mobile device is very hot, and you'll feel it on the back of the device. So the best things, again, you want to try and kill off any applications that aren't necessary and reboot the device, power cycle it. And if a regular reset doesn't work, you're going to want to consider a hard reset on the smartphone or on the tablet. Make sure your information is all backed up. See if that fixes the problem for you. Now, with Windows, you get into frozen systems, and it could be a lot of reasons. And there could be files that are corrupted. There could be issues with the operating system. We get more into that in the 902 course. But it's the same type of thing. You want to check the connections for power, check the battery, and power cycle the whole device and see if it happens again. And if it does, then you're going to have to troubleshoot further. You might have an issue with the CPU. The CPU might be overheating. You might have an issue with the fans. The fans might not be ventilating the heat out of the system properly. Or maybe the fan got disconnected, or maybe it just failed. So there's a lot of possibilities with that. But generally, you want to keep your device maintenance, and you want to try to, verify that the battery is relatively new, and, you have cleaned up your applications, and you've tried a reset, you've tried re-imaging the laptop, or you've tried a hard reset on the smartphone or tablet, before you go any further and, attempt sending the laptop back to the manufacturer or taking the mobile device to an authorized repair center. Always check those things first. And so that's about it for the troubleshooting for the mobile devices.